William Morrow and Harper Audio present The Good Girls of Maple Lane by Jacqueline Firkins. Performed by Rebecca Gibel. To Buster, Mocha, Fannie Mae, Heidi, Fiona, and Stella. My heart is carved from the love you let me give you, and which you gave back 100-fold. Every time. Chapter 1. It's just past midnight on a Friday. I smell like questionably sourced pepperoni. I'm pretty sure the blister that keeps forming on my left heel burst again. My phone is burning a hole in my pocket with 5 unanswered texts from my well-meaning but boundary-averse mother. And the man in the elevator with me is carrying a houseplant so large, he's not only edging me into a corner, he's completely hidden behind the plant from the waist up. He's also grunting a little from the weight. I'd worry he's sneaking into the building using a tactic he picked up from a cartoon, but I recognize his blue corduroy pants and faded red Converse low tops. Also, this is the 3rd time in as many weeks I've seen him haul a hefty houseplant up to his apartment at an unusual hour. Assuming his apartment is a similar size to mine, I've begun to wonder where he fits a bed. I also wonder where he makes his late-night foliage runs. And why? Naturally, I've dubbed him Plant Guy. Unimaginative? Sure. But bespectacled midnight philodendron smuggler is a mouthful. Also on my floor, a couple really into PDA, the lovers, a girl who never looks up from her phone, somehow intuiting when she's reached her floor, phone girl, a guy who's always awkwardly but apologetically cramming his bicycle into the elevator, cycle guy, and a middle-aged woman who carries her tiny black and gray Yorkie poo around in her purse, dog lady. 6 apartments, 6 20-somethings and 1 50-something who all live here because the rent's cheap and the location's convenient. It's certainly not for the character or the views of the narrow alleys that flank the building, though we have a few modern amenities like the elevator, a parking garage, and an intercom system that lets us buzz friends in from our phones, the last of which I've had depressingly little reason to use. Everyone on my floor but Plant Guy has been here at least as long as I have, a little over a year, and I have yet to learn anyone's actual name. I haven't made the effort. Though in my defense, no one has attempted to learn mine. The dog's name, however, is Pilot. Something tickles my ear, and I swat it away. Leaves, apparently. Sorry. Plant Guy edges farther into his corner. It's fine. I edge farther into mine. This comprises the entirety of our conversation on our slow ascent to the 6th floor. If I wasn't so tired from a long day of classes and a 5-hour shift at the pizzeria, I would have taken the stairs. I hate this steel box. Not only do I have to stand near strangers and pretend I don't feel a weird pressure to make small talk, but no one ever scrapes away the blackened gum wads. The overhead fluorescents flicker like they're prepping us for a jump scare, and I swear, I could have solved an entire New York Times Friday crossword by the time the doors ding open. Plant Guy lets out a quiet grunt as he adjusts the weight of his new roommate in his arms. I'm not sure if he's waiting for me to exit first or if he can't see what floor we're on. Need a hand? I ask, realizing way too late that I should have asked sooner. Nope, good, just doors, he says in a strange staccato. I step out and reach a hand back to prevent the elevator doors from closing. He shuffles past me, eking out a, "Thanks, night," as he heads to his apartment at the opposite end of the hall from mine. Nothing strange here, just a man and his plant. "Night," I call after him, following his lead on the dropped Goode before doing a quick tally. 13 words from start to finish. As elevator conversations go, it's practically a record. My sneakers are off as soon as I enter my apartment, tossing my keys onto the sideboard and dropping my bag on the futon I drown in blankets and throw pillows, lest it become a daily reminder that I could barely afford to furnish this apartment, and everything in it
Sample complete. Ready to continue?